I got these Scandinavian women who can jump clean over me.
Hello and welcome to another bonus episode of Kill James Bond. I am November Kelly. I am joined, as always, by my friends Abigail Thorne and Devon.
Hello.
Ni hao.
Yeah, Devon, you're returned freshly from like 2.5 years in China, right?
Yeah, feels like it. I'm so sad to be back. I never got homesick at any point, but I've become China sick immediately.
Oh no!
Put me back in China.
I'm sorry.
No, I landed back in Britain. It's like, oh Christ.
Yeah, you're back here, and it's like, oh god.
The only good thing about Britain though is mild. Beautiful, mild, no humidity at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fantastic. All in the teens temperature wise.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
What did you see? What did you do? Who did you meet?
Conservatively, most things. We started out in Beijing and did all the classic tourist stuff.
Most
Cool.
of the things that there is Chinese.
I saw almost all of China. Beijing, we did Pingyao, Shan, we saw the terracotta soldiers. We spent a week in Chengdu, which is gorgeous. I love Chengdu so much. Deadly humid, though, I will say, about Chengdu. And then we were up in the mountains in Lijiang for nearly a week, and it was fantastic. It was just beautiful. And then Hong Kong for 2 days, and back to Britain, where I hear things have been going really well for your party.
Being in Britain, being possibly a member of your party, possibly not. I'm still not clear about that one. As the winter nights close in, it's really it's put me in a kind of state of like seeking meaning, right? Like I'm looking for something to kind of ground me and to reassure me that things are going to be okay. And on that basis, coming back to sort of like the really like great works of theology and philosophy. One of those, of course, being M. Night Shyamalan's 2001 movie Signs.
Religion season continues obliquely.
Yes.
We're still
the
doing
specific subset of
They
like
can't
religion
stop us.
/ alien invasion season continues.
Well, I mean, religion is about kind of confronting like the future and the unknown and the challenges of life. And you have to say, Alien Invasion fulfills all of those criteria pretty well.
Yeah. Do you know what else religion is about?
Yeah.
Bad CGI.
Oh, yeah. And bad script writing.
2001 CGI. Oh, well,
Yeah, bad script.
In some ways, yes. In others, weirdly, some parts of this I think cook, but we'll get there.
I will say also, just to kind of stake this out on the movies about being transgender, movies about 9/11 sort of spectrum. This is a movie that was intended to start filming on September the 12th, 2001, and they had to delay it. 9/11 badly affected the production of Signs. Yeah. In many ways, Al-Qaeda's greatest crime.
God, that's crazy.
Regardless of the kind of like global
I think
jihad.
the whole country just kind of went on lockdown. Right, like it wasn't because they were expecting someone to do 9/11 2 to Signs. It was just sort of like, if maybe we should take a pause for a second.
If we do not make Signs according to schedule, the terrorists will have won.
This podcast is like creating a strange list of like lesser sung victims of 9/11. It's like the movie Signs and Wesley Snipes' apartment.
Yeah,
Jackie Chan's career for a brief period. Like truly like ripples on ripples, you know?
Absolutely. We're engaging in a kind of Madame Webology of 9/11 that is gonna we're seeing what's connected by 9/11, and ultimately it's a pretty straight
Her
shot.
web connects them all. And it's
Madame Webology.
Yeah.
That's so good.
There may be other terms for this when things are linked, but it's the one that I gravitate to because that's how I was raised.
Two
Madame
things that have in
Webology.
common: 9/11, Madame Web. Everyone involved in doing it had a horrible time.
Two grievous crimes against America.
Do you know that 50% of all people who worked on Madam Web have got cancer? It's just an interesting little factoid.
what?
I think that they have to. They really have to fund healthcare for the Madame Web first responders. I was kind of a Madame Web last responder because I still haven't seen it.
I was going to say, I know people who worked on that movie.
When we do all the Marvel movies.
Yeah. So Valentina
God.
V, who directed Dracula's Ex-Girlfriend, did some behind-the-scenes work on Madame Web.
No.
Yeah. So when you said that everyone involved in it got cancer, I was like, what?
I assume she did a great job. But I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I have not seen it either. But anyway, what I have seen is the movie Signs.
Yes, the movie Signs.
I definitely did watch Signs. I watched that quite recently.
Back when Mel Gibson had a career, which is another kind of pre-9/11 phenomenon. And it's interesting in this movie, he's...
Back when he had the first career before he had the one that he's about to get back.
Yeah.
Yes.
And curiously, he is playing a kind of like mild-mannered, kind of gentle, sort of ex-priest. It's sort of like in the Mel Gibson canon, this is sort of Mel Gibson's first Reformed, if you're just going by character. And it's very funny when you think about anything else that happens in the movie, that it's like, yeah, this is kind of a more introspective Mel Gibson.
I do think this performance like works in some aspects, which we'll get to. But anyway, we start off with like a very sort of scary sounding title sequence. There's a lot of like strings and very present theme music, a lot of whooshes. Yeah. Executive producer Kathleen Kennedy. Hey, always good to see her. Produced Star Wars for a while.
Two things to note about the opening sequence. The first thing is that the whooshing starts on the editor's credit, which I think is a nice bit of egotism. And the second is that mine didn't start with the credit sequence. Mine started with a little disclaimer informing me that this film has scenes of a smoking nature, that it contains tobacco depictions. And when I saw that, I'm an ex-smoker. I don't have any love for the tobacco industry, but I did put my head in my hands and decide that in that moment that I had to move to China.
They're very pro-smoking in China.
I don't remember
I'll say that for free. Beautiful cigarette packages too. Gorgeous.
Way better cigarette packages. Yes.
Okay. Well, anyway, Mel Gibson is an ex-priest.
So we whoosh our way through.
He's a widower. After the whooshing, we see a photo of him, his wife, and his two kids in a priest uniform. We immediately deduce this ex-priest's dead wife. He wakes up from a nightmare and goes, what women want. I had a horrible dream. I was in that movie.
He's awoken by the sound of like a child screaming, or like it might be. It's kind of distant enough that you can't tell. But also awoken by this is Joaquin Phoenix.
Hello to Joaquin
is
Phoenix.
Alarmingly young in this movie. He's playing Mel Gibson's brother, and the movie does not like really tell you this, so I assumed like, I don't know, like grown son, not least because Mel Gibson's like 60 or 70 years old in this movie.
You just thought he was flatmates with the Joker.
Assumed like adult son Joaquin Phoenix, but apparently this guy was supposed to be like a sort of on-age brother. It would have been Mark Ruffalo if the thing hadn't been delayed by 9/11.
Really?
Yeah, he needed surgery.
Mark Ruffalo needed surgery as a result of 9/11?
No, I don't think it was connected.
This is the real Madame Webology. The Institute for Advanced Madame Webology Studies.
I'm seeing this for a tumor behind his ear. Okay, so he was getting facial feminization surgery and was unable to work on the film.
Wow.
They approached Paul Newman and Clint Eastwood for this before they got to Joaquin.
If a tumor excision is facial feminization surgery, is a tumor therefore a masculine trait in your head? Are we gendering the tumors?
Yes.
That was such a I was really thinking about it. Maybe.
Okay, great. Moving on. So basically, they get awoken by this noise, and the two normalist adult men in the world just kind of go stumbling around this rural corn farm. It's like a farmhouse surrounded by cornfields. Stumbling around, responding to this kind of audio stimulus, looking for Mel Gibson's two kids who are lost in the cornfield because like corn grows very tall, like a corn maze.
Yeah, their two kids are Bo, who is a little girl, and Morgan, who's a small Culkin. I think is it Culkin number 3?
Yeah,
it's the third, the rarest
it's a weird Culkin.
Yeah, this is the
shiny Culkin.
Doing a kind of cultural translation where I identify the Culkins as America's Skarsgårds because there's always more of them than you remember.
They're making new Culkins.
There's a certain physiognomy where you can be like, that's a Culkin, right? If they took over that mantle from the Baldwins. But yeah, there is a Culkin who looks like Macaulay but isn't.
This is Rory Culkin, the third child of the Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, Rory. Your Wikipedia image is so scary.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
hold on. I need to see this.
Wikipedia is just fucking
Whoa!
scared the lights out of me there.
Let me just bing this real quick. Okay.
Look.
Okay. Loading really slowly because whoa! Oh, okay. You got to use some like fill flash or something.
No,
Jesus.
I mean, to be fair,
wow.
nobody's Wikipedia page looks good because it's all about like mine looks terrible because it's all about licensing. So, but yeah, good performance in this. Bad photo on Wikipedia.
Great performance. Just
it happens. It
caught me
happens.
off guard
Good like child performance. I will note that Mel Gibson is like living on a farm and is sleeping into what is clearly the kind of mid-afternoon because he hates doing any farming and he is waiting for his like MAGA handout, his like Trump bucks.
Well, he was a soybean farmer, but now he has absolutely nothing to do at all. Look, you know the drill. You knew I was going to stop you, and you knew that I was going to say that if you wanted to hear the rest of this episode of Kill James Bond, you're going to have to go to patreon.com/killjamesbond, all one word, and sign up today for as little as £5 a month. You knew this was coming. Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay. It's rare for us to get a chance to check in. Yeah, it's not been super easy. We're all just trying our best, aren't we?